What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you all 3 ways to solve a conflict. I hope that these methods help you in dealing with disagreements and feuds within your personal relationships and help you to improve the overall quality of your life. Each method revolves around one of the 3 main positions or scenarios that you may find yourself in when dealing with a conflict. I got my rubber duckies right here to help me demonstrate, and without further ado, let's get into it. Scenario 1. You are the offender. You're the person who started it all. This is your fault, essentially. Whether you knew it or not, or you care to admit it, something you said or did has offended the other person, and they're not too happy with you right now. What you want to do here is ask them how you can make things right. Hear them out. Just let them vent without interrupting them or saying anything in your own defense. Once they've calmed down a little bit and it's your turn to talk, you beat them within an inch of their lives! You spend a year in jail. Your wife, she leaves you, probably because she was the one that you beat up in the first place. You never see her or your 3 beautiful children ever again, all because you threw the dog into the fireplace. But it was entirely worth it, because that dog was the most annoying and hideous creature that has ever walked God's earth, and its ugly little pug face was just asking for it. Everyone good on scenario 1? Alright, moving on to scenario 2. Scenario 2, the offended. You are the person who has been wronged. The other person has done something incredibly stupid, maybe with good intentions, but it doesn't matter. You are pretty mad at them for whatever they did. They probably deleted your entire meme folder, and maybe it was even by accident, but it doesn't matter, because in this scenario, you're hurt. You're offended. You're angry. But in this case, you need to spend some alone time, calm down, and then meet with them. Explain exactly what they did that bothered you and why. There's a high chance that they'll hear you out and apologize. You beat them to a pulp! You go to jail. Your 3-year-old is taken away from you because of what you did to them. Your life is never the same. You fall into patterns of alcohol and drug abuse and die young. But in the end, once again, it's all worth it because you taught them a valuable lesson. Even a 3-year-old should know not to delete your dank, spicy, sacred memes. Moving on to scenario 3. Scenario 3, you are the third party. You are outside the circle of the main conflict, watching from an unbiased point of view. You listen to both people's stories and you find out both of them are being pretty petty. Honestly, this feud has gone on far too long. You're over it and you're sick of being around these 2 people. You can't go anywhere or do anything with either one of them without hearing about it and them trying to get you on their side. So what are you gonna do? You take the 2 of them without telling them that the other is gonna be there to the top of a high-rise building. Sit them near the edge and tell them to talk it out. Then you run up behind them in a full sprint. You jump off the edge and die. For a moment, they forget about their conflict as they see their mutual friend's mangled body lying on the ground hundreds of feet below. But you're taken to the hospital, and while you're in a coma, you're gonna be alright. And by alright, I mean completely paralyzed from the neck down, but technicalities. But what matters is your friends realize how petty their conflict was and how valuable life and friendship really is. In the end, it's a win-win scenario. That's all I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned some new methods for solving conflicts in your relationships. Be sure to give all of these methods a try, and let me know how it went when you get out of a prison or your coma. See you next time, and remember,
I'm so sorry I killed your brain cells. Oh, killed your brain cells. Get some
Hey, bug.
scenario.